Hi everyone, here is Robin Good, live from Rome, Italy, and I'm together today with Joshua Gunn. Hello Joshua, where are you connecting from?
Hey Robin, I am in Boston, Massachusetts.
Fantastic.
Excited to see you.
Fine for me to see you, because what you and your great partner, Xavier Viñas, have really started doing is something that strikes the same chords that here on Master New Media we try to play every day. That is trying to make it easy for people who are not geeks to better understand technology. But let me hear from your own words. What are you up to these days with your project, and what is it called?
Well, we started a studio called Nut Intuit Studio. We make short animated videos called Nutshells, and we're in the business of explaining things. It's really as simple as that. We just want to make things easier for people to understand, and so that's our project.
Good. So repeat, please, the name slowly and tell us where is the URL where we can see some of your stuff first.
Yeah, it's Nut Intuit Studio. So the web address is www.nutintuit.com. NUTINTUIT.com.
Good. And how did you get this idea of going this specific direction?
Well, I was actually became friends with the Common Craft folks out in Seattle. I used to live in Seattle about a year ago, and we met, and I was inspired by what they were doing. And I realized that there was a lot of space for this work to be done. You know, Common Craft is a great idea. I love their work, and I felt like I could do something a little bit different, but in the same spirit. And that's how I got started.
The natural question somebody who want to emulate what Common Craft and you have done would be to be hesitant, because there is already someone there doing that thing very well. So what I want to know from you is, what did you and Xavier thought more specifically that gave you the enthusiasm and motivation to go in a road there was already somebody that was clearly successful at it?
Well, that's a great question. I think the answer is that there is so much need for quality explanation. There's so much confusion out there, and there are so many companies that are interested in educating their customers and really appealing to them on a more authentic level. That I think there's plenty of room in this space for more than just Common Craft and more than just Nut Intuit. I think the question is, how are you going to execute it, and are you good at what you do? And we've done a lot of work, and we've answered that question for ourselves, and we're moving forward, and we're really happy with what Common Craft does, and we're really happy with what we do, and we support each other. It's a community of people who are making explanatory videos. It's no one is an island in this small industry.
Good. So let me ask you then, how did you start doing this? You started, I imagine, with a few tutorials, but how did you make this become something you could think of living on? That is, how did you spread the word and convert it into something that brought in money?
That's a great question too. For many years I was a product writer at Amazon.com. I wrote about products, explained them to customers, thousands of products. I actually owned a company with some partners that provided content to Amazon, and all we did was write about Amazon products and review them. And so I had a lot of experience as a product writer. So I knew how to write well and about products and ideas, but I didn't know anything about motion graphics. So I left my former company and took about 3 months to teach myself how to do motion graphics. And then I realized that I could really use some help with the artwork and some of the visual design and visual ideas. And that's where Javier came in, and he's really brought a lot to Nut Intuit in terms of illustration and the visual concept of the videos we do. The first video we did, or I did actually, was on what is a smartphone. And it was just a spec project. I wanted to see if I could do it. And things grew after that. I attracted clients thanks to some other spec videos that I did for Amazon, and things just grew from there. I really think you can make it if you really focus on what you're good at and get help in the areas where you need help, and that's where Javier came in.
So if you were to advise somebody else trying to follow your tracks, what would be the 2 or 3 key marketing steps you would advise somebody wanting to do video explanatory work to do to get their work out and to start getting somebody to pay for it?
I think there are a number of things. I think, obviously the way that work is marketed now is drastically different than the way it was just a few years ago. I found other people who were doing what I was doing and got them interested in my work, and they liked my work, and then they referred me to clients. That was a key way that I got started. And let's see. I went to old contacts that I had from other work experiences, and I said, "Hey, look, this is what I'm doing now. What do you think? I think this has applications for you guys. Let's talk about it." That's how I got some work with Brooks Running Shoes, actually, and working on a series of videos for them as well. So.
Good. And my last question would be about the future. How are you going to scale, and what kind of business model you have in mind? That is, are you going to hope that you just get more and more requests and you do more custom videos for different clients and each one of them pays for them? Or are you thinking in some way to scale this up as the internet would suggest to do, so that you produce X but you sell 10X?
That's a great question too, and right now we're in a phase where we're really trying to perfect what we do and to show a wider audience that we do great work. So we really are in a building phase with clients right now. But I agree with you. I think the future is in scaling the videos so that a guy who's going to a conference, for instance, and who wants to teach people about what is a blog or what is the best way to collaborate with people online using free tools. A guy going to a conference who wants to teach people about that, maybe he might want to buy a video from us and take that to the conference with him. That's a model that we believe in. Obviously, it's a path that we're going to probably go down soon, but we're not quite there yet. So that's where we are right now.
Fantastic. Thank you for sharing all of this insider information and insight from your experience. Bring my very best and from the passionate readers of Mastery Media to Xavier as well. And thank you, Josh, for spending the time with us. All the best to your new company. And guys, please go check out their work and how they are communicating and explaining in simple words how complex technological things are and how they function. Please, I leave you with the opportunity to repeat one more time your URL and website for everyone else. Ciao from Robin Good in Roma, and thank you for your great work.
Thank you so much, Robin. It's been a pleasure. It's www.nutintuit.com, www.nutintuit.com.
Ciao.
Thanks, Robin. Bye-bye.